It's good to be able to speak freely, to express both my likes and dislikes. When I think of the past, it makes me grateful for things like having a nice, relaxing meal. Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
This should suffice. Looks good. I will eat well and restore my strength. Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
I'm not a fan of this food, but I can't be picky. I'll just hold my nose and gut through it. Eating is life. Literally, you die without it. And I'm always happy to share a meal with you. That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
I'm not picky, but honestly, this is terrible. You seem to dine with company often, unlike me. While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
Ugh, this food is not to my liking, but I will keep at it. Perhaps it is an acquired taste. As a noble, I try to ensure my manners are perfect. Here I can relax a bit, however. Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Should I be less picky about what I eat, or should we just find better food? You know, sometimes I forget to eat. Does that ever happen to you, Professor?
This is so good. Can I have seconds?
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I'm not normally a picky eater, but I don't think I'd ever order this on my own. You're eating too slow, Professor. You just gotta stick all of it in your mouth. Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Actually, I'm not hungry. You can have mine. I'd rather eat alone in my room, but since that's apparently not allowed... Okay. Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. I'm pretty sure I don't like this, but I'll be okay, as long as it's edible. I don't like being hit on during a meal, so it's nice to be with you. I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
The food of Fodlan has great strangeness. Eating with friends is warming for the heart. I would be liking that greatly.
I will not be picky. Let us eat. I like this.
To be strong, I must eat, no matter how disgusting the food might be. I'm happy to eat alone, but alright. That looks appetizing.
Honestly, this is not my favorite. No, I'm not offering it to you. I'll still eat it. Somehow, everything tastes better with company. This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Yeah, it isn't always the best, but that's okay. Let's try to enjoy whatever we eat. I realized it after I got to the monastery. Nobody in Fargus knows how to cook. Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This isn't my favorite, but it's rude not to finish what's on my plate. I know. Let's have tea together after our meal. This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
To be honest, I'm not fond of it. But I have no choice, do I? Eating alone is nice, but I think I prefer eating with a friend. Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just remembering when famine struck Galatea territory. I think it's wonderful to be able to eat a nice meal every day. I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Posture and dignity while dining are essential for a noble, even if the quality of the meal is poor. Smaller bites will make you look more refined, while at the same time helping you feel full and content. I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
I'm not gonna say no to food.
but I hope there's some tasty meat on the menu next time. When it comes to food, I don't know if I could choose between quality and quantity. This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Not my favorite food, but I'll eat it. Here goes. I'll fondly remember eating this meal with you. This food is a revelation! I can't help but smile when I eat it.
I mean, I eat plenty of different things, but this? Definitely not my favorite. Simple days like today are probably the ones you'll think back on fondly, you know? Eating delicious food really takes my worries away. I don't have much of an appetite. Please, eat without me. I'm sorry. I know I'm boring company. I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
I'm glad you were here to distract me from how bad this tastes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have finished. It's kinda nice to break bread with you. Got any interesting stories to tell while we eat? Yummy! Who made this? I'll have to give my compliments to the chef. Whatever served, I'll eat. No complaints.
I'm grateful I get to eat every day. May the goddess bless this fine meal.
That looks delicious.
Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Unfortunately, I have little time for leisure. I must finish up quickly and return to work. It is nice to share a meal with others now and again. The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
There are not many foods I will refuse, but that does not mean I will eat just anything. My brother used to scold me for being too picky, so I have grown to develop a taste for most things. This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Oh, ugh, no good. Nope. My stomach is screaming in rejection. Would you eat it instead? You should continue eating, of course. However, do you mind answering a few questions? This is my most favorite dish of all. I love it almost as much as Crestology itself.
Professor, would you like to eat my helping? I've had enough and need to stay in shape. My pastimes? Well, good food and drinking and, mostly drinking. This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
I have a bitter memory associated with this dish. Of course I'll eat it, but this smells good. I thank you. This is my favorite dish. Did someone tell you?
I'll keep eating, although I can hardly stomach this food. Captain Gerald and I used to enjoy meals together just like this. Oh, my favorite food! You've got to try this.
Ugh, this is some pretty lousy food. But as long as it's edible, right? Food always tastes better when you're sharing a meal with others. Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody! I suppose it's rude to the cook if I don't eat. Food tastes better when shared with good company. I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
This is terrible. I can't... No, I have to eat it. I've got food to eat and a place to sleep. I'm pretty darn happy with my life right now. This is so good. Can I have seconds?
Even I have things that I cannot endure. Dining with others exhausts me. This food brings fond memories.
This is just, wow. Guess I need to lower my expectations. Food just tastes better when you're sharing it with friends. Eating alone saps all the flavor. I've eaten many meals in my time, but this is divine.
I know what it's like to be on the verge of starvation. I'd rank it just below eating this meal. All this needs is the right drink to go with it. My favorite meal at my favorite cost. Free.
Gotta love this place.
Come now, Constance. You've eaten worse. You can get through this.
How I do look forward to mealtime, though I'm not quite sure about today's menu. Ooh, exquisite! This is exactly the meal I've been craving.
Not to be rude, but this is kinda gross. I worked hard to earn this meal. Huh, I'm kidding. I just kinda showed up. Wow, this is all kinds of tasty.
Well, best not to be too picky. Digging in. This looks so tasty. I wonder what you could charge for this. Ah, this is one of my favorites. How did you know?